How are my levels? Sweet. Welcome to Love Uninterrupted. I am Love. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you in. And if you are returning, I'm happy to talk to you again. Today might be a different reading. I mean, I've already pulled some messages, but I don't know. My energy has been really wonky the last couple of days. And I've been trying to work through it. I've been working through it as best as I can. But usually, whenever I find myself in a space like this, I will typically, go to my tools, use my tools, in this case, cards, to realign myself. So I'm going to attempt to do that today, although I am delivering a message for you guys. I don't know, I just felt like sharing this. Many of you who tune into the channel, tune into the messages, I recognize that many of you are, going through your spiritual awakening, spiritual journey. You're having revelations, spiritual experiences, and the process is not always smooth. It's not always pretty. It's not always love and light. Sometimes it's really challenging and you're not sure which way to go, which direction you need to be headed in. And so that's sort of how I'm feeling today, or how I've been feeling for the last few days, actually. It's ironic that the first message that came out this morning was the throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. And as I sit here, 5 also is the number that's associated with this message. And as I sit here thinking about this, looking at this, I think about, our self-expression, your self-expression, or all of our self-expressions, because this is going to be a collective message and I'm including myself in today. I think about our self-expression and how we don't fully express ourselves, express how we feel. When we're experiencing challenges emotionally, mentally, sometimes we don't want to express it, and sometimes people will tell us not to express it because, focusing the attention there will just bring more of that. But I do feel that being honest with yourself and expressing how you feel is beneficial. It allows you to channel that energy. It allows you to express what you're feeling, even if you're not expressing it to anyone else. You're just saying it out loud to yourself, or you're writing it down. In this case, we're talking about speaking, but it's a part of you being able to feel what you're feeling, to fully feel it. And this journey of healing, the journey of your spiritual awakening, or just remembering who you are as a being, can be a challenging journey because not all of the people around you are on that same journey. Not all the people around you are seeking healing within themselves, or even think that healing is necessary. They don't feel that. They're just living their lives. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we are all here, placed here for a particular reason. And, we all have our individual seasons. But I do find it challenging, or am finding it challenging right now, that as I'm following my guidance, following my higher guidance, or attempting to follow that guidance as best as I can, and the people that are closest to me, the people that are around me, are aware, because I've shared, this journey that I'm on, but they don't see the vision as they wouldn't see the vision, because it wasn't given to them. But it is a challenge when all of those people are placing expectations on you, and the pressure is like causing me to respond or act in ways that really are not in alignment with how I've been guided. And it brings me to the idea of like people pleasing. Coherence, and we spoke about this last week, in harmonizing the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind, aligning head with heart. The other day, I watched a quick video that spoke about, how to tell the difference between the voice of God and the voice of the enemy, or the voice of the devil. And the way that it brought that out was that the voice of God is delusional, and the voice of the devil is logical. And our minds, our brains, our minds have been conditioned and formed, um, so that we're looking for, the logical step. Like, what's the next logical thing to do? What is the next step in this process? We're looking for this linear way that things will unfold, or they should unfold. But that is not the way that God operates. There are many examples of how Holy Spirit or God has acted in individuals' lives, and logic has not been at the forefront of that. So, really, tuning into what your heart is saying, what is true to your heart, and that takes some effort, and the effort may simply be sitting still, separating yourself from others, not being stimulated by outside stimuli that is not in alignment with you at this time. And that may be hard. It's hard for me. I am a person that is pretty private, and I spend a lot of time alone, but there are times when I want to engage with people. But I am acknowledging that the people that are around me, it's not that they're not supportive, it's just that they don't understand. We're not in the same space vibrationally, we're not on the same frequency. And that doesn't say that I'm better than them, or that I'm good and that they're bad. It's just that we are not tuned into the same station. they're listening to a different radio station than the one that I'm listening to. So the message of transition also is here. This also came up last week. Number 7 here on this message. This supports our understanding of this ever-changing nature of existence as well as our lives, so that we can learn to let go and surrender to the process and allow our transitions, our changes to occur with ease and with grace. And so if you are maybe experiencing something similar to what I'm describing here, what may be occurring in your life is you are going through a transition, and that transition may be more challenging than you originally anticipated, or maybe the transitions that you have been through before, that this transition is just a bit different, and you're being called to really surrender to that, not to resist, to allow the things that need to fall away from your life, even if temporarily, to do that. And I would also add to nurture yourself at this time while you are going through this transition, especially if the things that are falling away from your life are people, relationships, relationships that you've had, or relationships that are really close to you, to really pour into yourself and find things that will support you in that endeavor. Your belief is your belief, the power of your belief is pivotal, not pivotal, pivotal at this time. Your power of belief supports your sense of self-worth based on your gifts and your talents, as well as your connection to source. And your gifts and your talents are ones that are gifted to you. They're a part of who you are. They are the gifts that have been bestowed to you simply through your creations, not anything that you necessarily need to add to yourself. And so as you're experiencing these things, experiencing these shifts, experiencing these transitions, believe in your own self-worth. Believe that what you're experiencing, you're not experiencing it just for the sake of having a challenging experience. It is serving a purpose for you. It is positioning you into the space that you need to be so that you can carry out the mission, so that you can utilize your gifts and talents in the way that you were intended to use them when you were created. And I also feel that this message of belief is to believe in what has been communicated to you, what has been downloaded to you, what has been bestowed to you from the divine. Even if everyone around you does not understand, they don't see the vision, they don't believe in the vision, or they simply don't believe in the miraculous. I'm calling it miraculous, but really isn't, because the divine is communicating with all of us every day, all the time. But when individuals begin to profess that the divine is speaking to them, or the divine has guided them or is leading them, it's like those words go in one ear and it goes out the other, for certain people. And so your own power of belief is vital, because only your belief is the one that matters. Even if no one else around you believes it, if they don't believe in the power of God, if they don't believe in your power, or if they don't believe that God is a God that speaks, it doesn't matter, because only your belief in it is required. So, that is the message for today. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and also drop a comment. I'd love to hear from individuals who are connecting with these messages. And I love, getting to know the people that, I'm receiving messages for. So please drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and share also, if you feel like this message will help someone else. If you want to work with me directly, you can click the second link in the description box. It will allow you to schedule a call with me. I do private mental health care, preventative mental health care sessions, so therapeutic sessions, spiritual guidance. It's also available in those sessions. So if that's something that you're interested in, click the second link in the description box. If you would like to join the Spiritual Accelerators group or community, you can select the first link in the description box. It will take you to the community. And if you're wanting to join a free community, you can select the third box in the description. And yeah, if you are still listening to this video and hearing my voice, and you are extremely unique, because I am a reflection of you. So count yourself as a cool ass person, because you found your way over guided right here to my spot, and I really am thankful for each and every one of you. And with that said, I hope to talk to you next time. Peace.